Oh boy, we have got some interesting cards today. And first off, I see aggression. I see someone trying to take charge, stubbornness. But you guys find that attractive in the both of you. You guys have this sort of the sense of independence here that you find really irresistible. But at the same time, I think it's also really annoying too because you guys are like, come on, let's just work together. And you guys have your own ways of doing stuff. And it can be hard to collaborate. It's really hard to work together. And I think that's the hardest thing, right? Always kind of on the combative side of things. But you guys like that part of yourselves. But at the same time, you find it very hard to work together as a team. Now, the underlying energy shows the Knight of Pentacles. So this talks about perhaps, taking it slow, taking it easy, getting to a solution. But it also talks about being, moving slow paced. This could also indicate that somebody's offered some sort of something of great value. This could indicate somebody that is, looking to offer a long term relationship. This could indicate too that there's a Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus involved. But I truly feel like this is something that's, this is about slow moving progress. So this situation is about, hard work and dedication to the craft. And this is underneath as the Queen of Cups. So this definitely has to do with love and feelings. And I think it's maybe taking time to explore those feelings versus, rushing through them. Now, typically, I read this side as you, Virgo, Aquarius, rather. Excuse me, Aries. Okay, I usually read this side as you guys, Aries. As far as me doing these soulmate investigation readings for my clients on Instant Go, but you are allowed to flip the other, to the other side if this side don't resonate with you at all. Okay, so I start off with these two first, the mindset cards here, and this side here. If this isn't you, somebody's really aggressive going into this relationship. Not aggressive as in like they see this as a fight. Somebody may be, because you have the nine of wands here. Somebody's super exhausted, but I think this person knows, is willing to fight to the absolute end of the world for this relationship. Or at least they really believe in this relationship, so they're all about, full steam ahead. Let's get it going. I want to be in a relationship with this person. I want to be with this individual. Or this person could be like, I'm willing to fight for this connection. I'm willing to fight to make this thing right. Now, the other person sees the Wheel of Fortune here, which is awesome too, because this talks about an opportunity. This person sees this situation as a new opportunity, a door that's open, and a second chance. So this second chance at either love, or maybe this is a relationship that's, rekindling. Now, because you have Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune coming up here, which both indicate situations where there is an opportunity for something that comes back around. There could be that you guys are both exes and you guys are looking to rekindle flames. But you guys are also, if this is a connection regarding an ex, you all are definitely defensive with this person because maybe you're trying to still overcome something from the past. You're still, there's some things that that you're taking a look at from the last time you were in a relationship with them, and you're going to be doing things a lot differently based off of that relationship. And I already kind of skipped ahead, but it kind of gives me that kind of perspective here because this person is already seen as another opportunity. Now, if this is a totally new, brand new person here, the soulmate here is not someone you've known, or maybe you do know this individual, but you've never actually been in a relationship like that before, or what have you, right? Somebody's just new and they're all friends. This is someone that sees this situation as a new opportunity, an opportunity in which they are allowed, that they're able to do something differently because of their last experience, their own personal last experience with their relationship. Now, that being said, how they're presenting themselves is the Five of Wands. So they're not combative, but they're conflicting. They have conflicts with even themselves, with other people, or even with you. Like, I think they kind of go back and forth with you in regards to how they want to do things, how they do things. There's a lot of behavioral differences, a lot of ways of doing things, different ideas, different strokes for different folks. But I feel like this person kind of is their way of the highway-ish, because the Emperor is what brought you two together, right? That stubborn Emperor energy is what brought you both together. And that's not a bad thing. I think that's, that shows strength, that shows integrity. But I feel like that's also the hard part, trying to get to a stable place of there to be expansion. Not impossible, but it can be slightly difficult because you guys have your own ways of doing things. And you're not looking to buckle, and neither are they. This person's got the Queen of Pentacles as their foundation, as the reason why they're acting this way. So as this person is committed, when Queen of Pentacles, she does not change for nobody. right? When I say she don't change, she don't change. Now, even though she can represent Mother Earth, she can represent Gaia, she can represent, the Empress, when even she changes every once in a while, right? When it comes to creating some things, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is is like the Queen of Swords, and staunch in their beliefs, not buckling, not changing the way that they are. And it's because they have a routine, they have a pattern, they have a not ritual, but a traditional way of life, right? Whatever they like to do, whatever they do right now, whatever success that they have right now, they had a routine and they had a way of doing things that got them there. They're religious and they're diligent about doing it. And they're hard workers and they're committed. And the things that they're most committed to is themselves. Because the Queen of Pentacles, they don't need nobody. They don't need nobody extra. It's an add-on. It's like, not in a sense like, oh, you're just like an accessory. No, you'll help them to be the best person that they are. And if this is you, the other person that comes into your life will be the best person, be the second best thing, not second best thing, but you guys will work together to be a crazy strong dynamic. But by themselves, they're crazy dynamic by themselves, right? They're beasts on their own. You guys are both beasts, but two beasts working together is awesome. But you understand, you see what I'm saying? Not to insult or put anybody down. It's not about that you're not as good as they are or whatever. It's about understanding that where they're coming from is that they're beast moding all the time. And so therefore they have the reason why they're beast moding all the time. They already have a structure. So changing that structure for them is literally trying to tell an elephant how to drink water, or teaching an elephant a new way to drink water. It's super hard because they know the old way, or trying to show no dog new tricks. I'm not saying that this person is a no dog, but I'm trying to say this person is got their own rhythm to things, and they don't really look to try and change that because they know it works. They know it's consistent. That's what got them to this place of success in the first place, or at least financially, or somewhere in some area in some way. Because they see great value in themselves. When the Queen of Pentacles does come up, they have great value in themselves, and that's why they see this opportunity as something new, something as an opportunity opening up and a second chance at something. And they may be coming off a bit conflicted because there are some things that they're having to change about themselves already, and compromise, and they may not be too cool about that because of how they've been so far. Now, the reason, like I already said, the reason why this person is already on edge and, a bit defensive is because they've been through this rodeo before. Now, the situation is a little different here with Wheel of Fortune, even though they're very similar. Is the reason why it's different is because Judgment talks about a situation that's come back up from the dead, or a situation that's, that you thought was done and over with, but it kind of shows up in a way, an opportunity that you thought was lost, but you have an opportunity to do something different. And that second that you realize that this opportunity comes up, you notice how much you've changed, how you are not the same person that you were before, how different things would have slide then, how won't slide now, right? What boundaries you have differently from then. There's a lot of things that have changed, and I feel like this new opportunity is like a solidification of who you are from who you were. So I think this is ultimately, you're changing who you are, Aries, if this is you, or or you're trying to figure out a good balance and a good way to build a solid foundation when you already have things in place that already work for you. So whatever side that you resonate with. But I feel like the hardest part is to honestly find a compromise, or find, stabilize the relationship in some way, because somebody's defensive, not willing to give up, but they're exhausted. They show that here. They're exhausted, they're beat down, they're worn out, but they're not giving up. They're still into the fight. They still feel like they got more miles to go on them, and that's good on them because they haven't given up. This is a new opportunity. They are not giving up on this opportunity again. At the same time, this person may be a little bit more defensive on lending this person into their life. If this is new, if this is an ex, a little defensive on it because they've already been down that road before. They've been down that road. They've experienced everything they've experienced, and that is where the stubbornness comes in. I feel like the masculine go, let's make this happen energy definitely drew you two together. But building a foundation together, starting something fresh, or moving up into a higher place of commitment, getting a promotion together, if this is like a teammate, whatever, right? Getting to a place where you guys can really start to branch out. It's like a place of succession and everything like that. Trying to get to that place can be hard when you have your own ways of doing stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at your wisdom of the oracle cards, see what additional information that we can get for this reading here, and wrap up the reading. Okay, you'll have time for a nap. Oh my gosh. So the challenge may not be that you guys are trying to get to a stable place. More of like, the challenge is to recognize how much you've already achieved. Because usually when time for a nap comes up, it's like you've done everything that you need to do. It's time for a rest. It's time to take a break, because there was a lot of go, go, go. And the Four of Wands is all about celebrating and being in the moment and recognizing how far you've come, being in a good place where you can have the opportunity to celebrate, but have a good time, chill out. And I think that the thing is that you guys have both been going, getting into a brand new space, and y'all are exhausted and tired because y'all still fighting the fight, when honestly, things are good. Things are okay. You guys are in a good place. True love is what's coming up in this reading. And I think the thing is like, the reason why the Knight of Pentacles was coming down, I wasn't quite understanding it until the time for a nap came in. It's about slowing the hell down. Take it easy, enjoy where you are, and be happy with, just be happy in the moment that nothing's crazy going on right now. I mean, if you have conflicts right now, the challenge is to get that resolved in the best way possible for you both to grow in a healthy way, and then to rest. Because time to, I'm gonna show you the card again. I don't know if y'all can see. See that moon? I was like, oh my god, yes. Those eyes are shut, like, oh my god. Like, they're ready to he's just like zoned out. He's out. And there's a fox. Like, he's just like, yeah, you look comfy. I'm asleep too. They've been going through, like, just imagine, how did this fox get up there with the moon to sleep? That was a hard ass journey, right? Same with you guys. Hard ass journey to get to where you are. The moon. You know what I mean? Always doing this routine every day, doing this routine, and need some time to rest too. And I think this was kind of the biggest thing, right? You've put in so much in this relationship. 9 of Wands, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Wands. So much changed. So much has went into this. And yes, you guys are, this person's committed in this relationship. You're not ready to give up on this relationship. You know that. But I think the way to kind of remind yourselves of why you're fighting for this relationship is by giving yourselves a break from the monotony, from the constant back and forth, from the reasons why you don't get along. Because there's something that you do that brings you both together. And I think that is what time for a nap is really stressing. Relax, take a rest, remember what you got back, what you are connected to, why you guys are working together, why you guys are together in the first place. Because this is a strong energy. The Emperor, what brought you together was power and strength and integrity and just getting things done together. That's amazing. You guys are ruling a kingdom together. That's what brought you all together. And that's something that definitely needs to be, it needs a time to pamper. Because sometimes, even being king and queen of the universe right now, you gotta take some moments and time to breathe and to take a rest. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go.